All right, welcome back to Facepalm. As usual, we're probably going to be skipping a few posts here for political reasons, but that's not going to stop us from giving the subreddit a go. I'm just going to hop on the bus as it rolls past. All right, here we go. Let's do it. For the YouTube. Oh, I wasn't actually expecting that. In fairness, I couldn't see the post either. I wasn't paying attention to it, so I kind of don't blame him. That's not a facepalm. That's a face post. Okay, we're moving right along from that one. Grandma versus Wi-Fi. Doing tech support for my grandparents. Me. Turn your Wi-Fi off. Grandma. Okay, did you do it? Grandma. Yes, me. Okay, where did you do it? Grandma. Well, the Wi-Fi isn't connected, so it's already off, right? Me. So you didn't do anything. Grandma. Right. Pretty much. In fairness, if I ever tried to assist, I can't even imagine how it would go with me trying to assist my late grandmother with the Wi-Fi. Like, we wouldn't have even made it this far. I don't, like, she would have been like, what's the Wi-Fi? I would have been like, it's the wireless internet that you're connecting to, and she would have been like, oh, so what's the Wi-Fi then? Your grandma's already doing a little bit better than most, I think, just the fact that she's open to the conversation. So at least, you know, give her that much credit. Someone's never seen a black person before. Risky click. When coloring dark-skinned hands. Okay, so I've seen a lot of artists, including myself, make the common mistake of coloring the palm of a hand and the sole of a foot as the same color of a person's skin tone. But in fact, palms and soles are a different color compared to our skin. This is due to the lack of melanin in them. Hope this helps. Don't put this fucking whitewashing bull shorts on my feed. I like how the response to this in images looks like. It's like, are you? But yeah, do you not see? And also, I'm giving you the emotion of my response, and also showing you what it looks like, all in the same photo. It's really killing two birds with one stone. The weird part of this is that anyone who is black would be familiar with what their palms look like. So the only way that someone would leave this comment is if they themselves don't actually know what someone who's black looks like. So it's like this weird kind of, it's weird. God's plan. I've been in 7 car accidents this year. Y'all can't tell me God doesn't have a plan for me. It sounds like he's trying to kill you. At least you've been okay. You got some pretty good luck, but I'm pretty sure that even if you're part cat, which is like the only explanation here, you've only got one more, and then the next one after that, it's lights out. So you better play it safe. I mean, you could be fine. I've gone my whole life without ever getting into a bad car accident, and I say this, and now probably later on in the news this week, you're gonna hear about a Ford GT crashing or something, because I'm gonna jinx myself. Let's hope not. But it's okay. You got one more strike, then you're out. Just keep it going. You'll be fine. It's manageable. I'm pretty sure that you can go the rest of your life without any terrible accidents, but 7 in a year really makes me think that you're the common denominator between all those, so maybe don't drive quite as much. Calm Before the Storm is a Fortnite reference. Either this is a really good thing or it's a calm before the storm. Did you really have to reference Fortnite? Okay, this is my favorite post so far. This might be my favorite post ever. What part of this is a Fortnite reference at all? The storm. Storms never existed before Fortnite, everybody. Fortnite came up with the idea of a storm, and then the earth, the weather, copied Fortnite. Can you believe this? The earth can't even come up with its own ideas. Unbelievable. I hope you realize that calm before the storm is a common saying and nowhere close to a Fortnite reference. I really want this person to be trolling. Please be trolling. They might be trolling. You never know on the internet, but if they aren't, god dang it. Oh my god. Well, it's okay. It's like when a big YouTuber quotes a reference from somewhere else, but then people who've never heard that reference before that YouTuber says it think that the YouTuber came up with it, and they start like saying it elsewhere in YouTube comment section, and then people are like, oh, you heard that from so-and-so, and it's like, no, that existed before so-and-so, you just heard it from them first, but they didn't come up with it, god dang it. But calm before the storm, really. You heard it here first, folks. Fortnite is the real inventor of weather. didn't exist before Fortnite. I can blame them for all the rain that just happened the past few days. Corn and wheat are the same thing, apparently. Out of the rustling corn, you see a human-looking hand emerge. You know deep down, it's not human. Y'all a bunch of city slickers. That is not corn. Yeah, in fairness, I'm a bit of a city slicker as well, because you could have fooled me. I don't know. I also wouldn't be paying that close of attention to the detail of what kind of crop it is, because I feel like that's kind of not the point. The point is the weird hand that's sticking out of the crop there. So it kind of doesn't matter what crop, you just say whatever. I mean, I'm not ashamed to admit, I wouldn't have paid attention to the corn thing. I would have been like, oh yeah, whatever. It's just, it's plants. Upon closer inspection, I could probably say, yeah, that's not corn. But also, this is like, it's a bit of a whoosh in there as well. Because I don't think the point is whether it's corn or it's not corn. It's something else. But maybe the corn is an integral part of this. I'm just out of the loop. I'm not really sure. This could go either way. You got catfished. I look crazy, but I saved a baby shark. You got catfished. Pack it up, boys. You're going home. You've peaked. It's all downhill from there. You can never beat that. Oh my God, what are the odds of that actually taking place? This is actually, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of the last couple, or that couple posts ago, where I was like, this is, you know, a YouTuber says something and everyone thinks that's where it came from. This is where the phrase catfish came from. It's from this specific image. And then it's just propagated all over the internet. And now, like, this is where the whole catfishing thing comes from. This specific photo of this poor girl who thought that she saved a shark when it was in fact just a catfish. I don't actually know where the term catfish came from. I'm sure I could look it up, but I've never bothered. I've kind of just accepted that it's a thing. And also, dude, it's so weird. I get like so many catfishing messages on Instagram as well. It'll be someone who puts like a beautiful woman in their avatar and they send you a message like, hey baby, or something like that. And then it says they have like 0 posts and 2 followers. And it's like, right. Cool, this seems legit for sure. Crime in Florida. My shorty joke from 2013 just manifested itself into reality. My philosophy in life is to kill them with kindness. Pulls out giant machete with kindness bedazzled on the handle. Florida man. Why does it always start with Florida man? There is a subreddit that is actually called Florida man. And it is news stories of Florida man does such and such. But anyway, Florida man tells neighbors he's going to kill them with kindness, then tries to kill them with a machete he named kindness. Wow, specifically a machete too. Like it wasn't just a sharp object that he named kindness, it was actually a machete. What are the odds of that happening? That's amazing. How do you know that this Florida man didn't actually read your tweet? Have you figured out what his Twitter handle is? Does Florida man have a Twitter handle? Because maybe he follows you. And maybe he's liked that tweet. Like 25 people liked that old tweet of yours. Maybe he's one of them. He was saving it. He wanted to actually execute it at some point. Don't be like Yahoo. 1998. Yahoo refuses to buy Google for $1 million. $1 million. Well, okay, in fairness, if they had bought it, there's no guaranteeing that Google would turn out like it is today at all under different management. 2002, Yahoo realizes its mistake and tries to buy Google for $3 billion. Google says, give us $5 billion. Yahoo says no. In fairness, you don't know for sure that Google would have turned out under different management the way it has today. 2008, Yahoo refuses to be sold to Microsoft for $40 billion. 2016, Yahoo sold to Verizon for $4.6 billion. Yeah, that's an oopsie. This kind of reminds me of Machinima, actually, because they just recently deleted all the videos off of all their channels, and I think it's because they were acquired by a new company called Otter Media or something. And I don't know what the exact acquisition price was, but I don't think it was like crazy high relative to the values that tech companies get for being sold. But I think a long time ago, back when I was with them, rumor has it, this is just, I heard through the grapevine, they had received some mega big acquisition offers. Like Maker Studios was purchased for $500 million plus incentives from Disney. Machinima getting like pretty big offers too way back when. And they were like, nah, it's cool. We'll be worth more. And now it's like, dang, it was basically salvaged and all the videos are gone. It's crazy. RIP Machinima. I wouldn't be here today, you know, without the experience that I had with machinima. And I met a lot of great people, a lot of friends through them. So it's like, it's this bittersweet thing, but it's a very similar kind of story. Research is important. CNN legal analyst Areva Martin accuses David Webb of white privilege before learning he's black. I actually saw a clip of this on the Philip DeFranco show. The way that it played out in the audio is actually kind of funny. It's like, oops. Can you imagine how embarrassed you'd be in that situation? He's like, yeah, actually, I don't know if you know this. I'm black. So, yeah, just so you know. She's like, okay. Yep. All right. So I'm going to go shrivel into a hole now because this is embarrassing. And yes. Whoops. Motherhood over 9,000. Video radio star. Today is my 5th B-day. Denied school because I didn't have 39 vaccinations. You should have you should have just done the vaccine thing because they're good. But yeah, it's really strange though that I think it's a symptom of the internet that enables things that were previously widely accepted without dispute whatsoever to have these little pockets that somehow grow and are able to expand because people on the internet are able to access and read on them when previously they wouldn't, and it just causes this strange disinformation to propagate that otherwise wouldn't have been a thing. And so it's just a strange phenomenon. Bee warning. Why don't humans have a specific noise that means there are bees here, let's leave immediately? Why are elephants more advanced than us? We do have a specific noise. It sounds like this. There are bees here, let's leave immediately. Why haven't humans evolved more universal grunts and hand movements in order to specifically mention that there's an issue? I feel like we have. Whatever language you speak or don't speak, like this, like that's pretty universal to like get out of here, go that way. Bad thing over there, you don't want it. Go that way. Move there. Probably posting too early for the Americans to see this. Is this gonna be political? Just heard an American woman angrily tell an airport employee, if you don't speak English, then why are you working here? Ma'am, you're in Shanghai, China. I can't believe that you don't speak fluent English in a country of 1.3 billion people where English is not the primary language and there's no need for it to be at all because a majority of those 1.3 billion people don't need to speak anything other than Chinese. Yep. Yeah, it's that's the thing that's weird to me actually is when I see images of other countries or when I've even been to other countries, I see signs that are written in the native language of that country, but also English below it. And it's weird to me because I feel like I'm being handicapped when we don't really do that in the US. Sure, there are certain sections of bigger cities, like you have Chinatown, you have Koreatown, and you'll see dual language signs there. But in the grand majority of the United States, except maybe in the international terminal of the airport, you don't get like bilingual road signs for directions to go to places. It's all in English. And then in other countries, they're like really nice. They'll give it to you in the native language and they'll also put some English there. And I'm like, man, you guys are really doing something for us as a favor that we just really don't do here at all. And I kind of feel, I don't know, like undeserving of it. Cause I like to, be all equal in what I'm giving to others versus what they're giving to me. And getting signs in my language that we don't present here, it just feels like, I don't deserve this. Why are you being so nice? Why are you helping me? I can't return the favor to you. But anyway, I guess we grow to expect this in every country. And some people are like, why don't you provide this for me? Even though 1.3 billion people who are always here, they don't need it. But I need it. So how dare you? Anyway, that's it for the last month of Facepalm. I hope that you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch more Facepalm. Subscribe if you're not already. And if you want to listen to the music in the background, link is in the outro over on Merry Music, and also the Kane merch for like another week or so. If you want to check that out, represent.com/CaptainSparkles. I'll see you next time.